The Minnesota Vikings may have faced a rocky start to the 2025 season, but Sunday's 27-24 road win over the Detroit Lions marked a major turning point for the team. Quarterback J.J. McCarthy, effectively a rookie after missing last season with a knee injury, was sidelined early in the season due to a sprained ankle. Veteran Carson Wentz stepped in admirably, but injuries along the offensive line exposed depth issues, leaving the offense inconsistent. Defensive coordinator Brian Flores orchestrated a masterful game plan against the Lions, sending constant pressure at Jared Goff. Minnesota tallied 5 sacks and 11 quarterback hits while holding Detroit to just 305 total yards and 65 rushing yards on 20 carries, the fewest allowed by the Lions in the series since 2018. Linebackers Eric Wilson and Blake Cashman were instrumental in the aggressive scheme that forced Detroit to adapt, limiting the effectiveness of their top backfield. Special teams also contributed significantly. Kicker Will Reichard remains reliable from long range, and Miles Price nearly scored on a 99-yard kickoff return before a holding penalty negated it. On the downside, the Vikings continue to struggle with pass protection, with McCarthy facing the league's highest combined sack/interception rate at 15.2% of attempts. Edge rusher Dallas Turner has yet to make the impact expected of a first-round pick, while defensive tackle Jalen Redmond and linebacker Eric Wilson have stepped up to stabilize the run defense. Minnesota is healthier than earlier in the season, with Ryan Kelly the only starter still on injured reserve. Key offensive and defensive players, including Andrew Van Ginkel, Christian Darrisaw, and Brian O'Neill, have returned to the field. The Vikings now sit at 4-4, keeping pace in the NFC North and building confidence for the second half of the season. They have a favorable stretch ahead with home games against Baltimore and Chicago before facing tougher road matchups at Green Bay and Seattle. If they can maintain momentum, Minnesota has a clear path to push for a playoff spot, finishing the season with home matchups against both the Lions and Packers.